You know, this table is backwards.
Is it backwards?
Look, that's upside down.
Oh.
Means we're on the wrong side.
That means we're on the wrong side. Speaking of which...
Flip the whole thing around.
Yeah, when are we flipping this table? Or isn't somebody supposed to be getting tossed through the table?
That's me.
Yeah, that's you. Aren't you supposed to... When are we doing that?
Whatever you want.
Whenever I want? Well, we could do it right now. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
No, you can't do it right
Why not?
He says no, bro. I tried to give you your shot.
Look, I mean, we could always just do it. What does Francis care? He's going to be angry no matter what.
I'm absolutely gonna do it, bro. Yeah.
What the hell was that? Why?
Because that joint's been broken for like 4 months, and the one dude who basically uses it every day, and he's like, dude, I need a new one. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna break it I'm gonna break it so they can't fix it with some shitty ass locks. So I just dropped on it. Yeah.
The cart?
Yeah. So I just dropped on it.
Nice.
Nobody knows, but I got the video. I'm waiting for the manager to fire me, and I'm just gonna show it to her. This shit had me rolling.
No idea at all.
You know that episode of Drake and Josh where they get locked in the treehouse?
Oh yeah.
And it's like the siege room where he barricaded everything, and they got the castle joint on the wall. That shit had me rolling because Adrian sent that to me. And that's every single time I play Siege with Janus and Edwin. Janus is always castle, and he always ends up locking everyone else in the fucking room. So it was like the perfect situation because it was like, damn, that's exactly what they are, man.
Wow.
That should be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go home.
All right. So we ready? We're gonna start this off. We were really just wasting some time.
We are wasting time, man.
All right.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Literally, my death is there.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready,
You
bro.
gonna put your phone down, or are you just gonna stay on the phone?
Is the recording started?
Yeah, I mean it's been started. It's
The
been
video
recording this entire time.
or the audio?
Both.
Can you see the tiny screen
I
from
can't
there?
see that. It says 3, 15, 17, 18.
Should I get new glasses?
You should get new glasses. Yes, because you are blind as a bat.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of scary. Yeah.
I got my prescription done for my glasses. But then they told me glasses is gonna be like $60. I said, fuck out of my face. I said $60, bro.
To see again, I think that's a good price to pay. To be
Fuck
honest.
out of here, bro. I'll be blind the rest of my days.
All right, well, we're gonna get this started, guys. Wow. Hey guys, how are you doing out there?
How you doing out there?
Welcome to Video Games Unplugged.
Number 7.
7th episode.
I got your back.
Yeah. Has my back.
I got your back.
Just so you guys know, we're just gonna let you guys know.
We're gonna let you know.
This guy is tired.
Super tired.
Super tired.
Super.
What was it?
What time is it again?
Hour now?
You gotta let me know.
13th hour?
Yeah, no, 20, what's 24 plus 3? 27.
27.
That's what it is.
Jeez, this guy's been
I can't even do simple math right now. Holy
for
shit.
27 hours, guys.
Dude,
That's
Francis,
brutal.
Leave my cat alone, bro.
Yeah.
You think this is a game or something? You woke her up, and now she's upset. Now she wants more petting.
Got this guy who's super tired. The captain, White Luxurious, is just playing with cats.
That's a good name for him. Captain.
Yeah, Captain White Luxurious. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm getting over a cold right now, so I'm not feeling the greatest.
Captain.
I'm tired. Want to go home.
Iceberg ahead.
But hey, yeah, Titanic reference. But hey, gotta bring you guys some good videos. So thank you for joining us today.
Did you tell him what this was?
No, I didn't tell him the title of it yet. I mean,
No,
did
but
you
you didn't tell him it was this.
Yeah, I did tell him
Okay.
that it was video.
I thought you did.
See, look at how tired he is. That's like his 4th one that he's chugged, by the way, guys.
That's not true. Yeah, it is true.
Exactly.
I got 2 more in the car, too. Just in case.
Yeah, but today we're going to be talking about 2 new games that just released.
Hold on, we're going to be talking about RDC Carton List. That's what we're talking about today, guys.
It's an inside joke that we know about and you guys don't.
We'll be talking about it next week.
Yeah, we'll probably talk
And
about it
the
next
week after that. And probably for the next foreseeable 7 years.
Yeah.
Let them know what we're talking about. I'm
yeah.
done. I'm done playing games with these people.
All right.
Serious face. Look at
Serious
the camera.
face.
Look
All
at
right.
the camera. That's the camera.
Yeah, that's the camera. Yeah.
That's not the camera.
No,
but
that's
the
TV.
camera.
That's the camera. All right.
Look at the camera.
No, today we're talking about some games that Jordan and I have been playing recently.
Yep.
There's some new releases.
Newish releases.
Newish. Well, yeah, because yours
Newish.
came out the end of last month.
Yeah.
But
Well, for the show standard.
But yeah, for the show snare, yeah.
For our
us.
standard of
It's-
once
it's-
every 6 months.
Sure.
video game.
Whatever he says. White Luxurious always also wanted us to give reference to Metal Gear Survive, which
Comes out today.
did release today for
On
us.
the dot. Right now, actually. Literally, they're opening up the stores right now.
It's, I mean, yeah. I mean, I would, if I was going to get it, I would get, I know. If I was going to get it, I would probably digitally download it, though. But
The digital? You're a digital guy?
Yeah, man.
I'm not
That's
a
what I do with
digital
all my
guy.
games now. I don't bother getting a physical copy.
Here's the
anymore.
problem with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just,
Assassin's Creed Origins?
except for Origins. Origins, because I had to get the
got
steel book and
You got
everything.
the steelbook?
So
Fuck you.
yeah, that I had to splurge. Other than that, though,
I got
unless
the,
I'm getting something special,
So
there's
God
no
of
point.
War, you're going to get digital?
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
you wild, bro.
Yeah, unless
420 just lays.
unless they
out.
have like some sort of special box set or something with it.
You know they will.
Well, then okay.
It comes out on 420, bro. It's literally going to be a steel box with a giant marijuana
with a
leaf.
giant
on the back.
marijuana leaf on the back. Okay.
It
well,
comes out 420.
I really didn't know. That.
Coincidence?
Yeah, coincidence. I think.
I
not.
actually have no confirmation if it really comes out on that date. I think I might have saw it a couple months ago, and that's what I'm going off of. So,
Okay. Anyhow, but yeah, Metal Gear Survive did come out today.
is it called Survive or Survival?
Metal Gear Survive.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you.
Not interested.
Not interested.
Looks shitty.
Yeah, it's literally a carbon
Copy.
copy of the Phantom Pain, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I
Thoroughly
still play
enjoyed.
that. It was a very good game.
Well, this is like Metal Gear Solid PUBG edition, right? Kind of.
Essentially, bro. I mean, it's all on. It's not as good. No, it's not as good. Yeah, you should have seen the face he just gave me. He was like,
Metal Gear Solid Royal Rumble edition. Maybe.
yeah, like.
Nah.
I mean, it has some interesting mechanics with it. I'll give it that. And I mean, it literally takes everything from the Phantom Pain and just gives it a new, fresh coat of paint. You know, a couple
Which
new.
we're not about.
You know, zombie.
How much is it,
stabbing
$60?
abilities. No, isn't it 40?
Not about it.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen gameplay of it, of course, because you know,
Real
did my
quick,
research
guys,
on
right?
it.
So
yeah,
if
put that on the record.
I have a
Neither of
question,
you have-
right?
Yeah, I'll admit, yeah, I haven't played it.
Shitty.
Of course, I haven't played it. But I have watched other people play it. And,
Shitty.
You know, I didn't like it. I mean,
shitty.
I wouldn't waste my money on it. Plus, it doesn't have an actual story. It doesn't like what I always played the Metal Gear Solid games
Story.
for was the story. Even though the story was always crazy and you know
Hard to follow.
right, hard to follow sometimes because they jumped around with the timeline and whatnot.
You know, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
In games, in movies, man. Whenever I got upset the other day, bro. I realized this before, but I got upset the other day. I was watching a TV show, and they started that shit off with a scene, and then they're like 3 days earlier. I was like, what the fuck? I was so upset. I'm like legitimately upset now. Whenever I see that shit, I hate when it does that. It's just like, just start from the beginning, bro. Don't start in the end, because then I don't care. I no longer care.
Did it aid the plot at all?
No.
I can't explain that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's upset. But here's the thing, right? If I know what happens at the end, why am I gonna watch the rest of the show?
Because you got to see what led to that.
I don't give a fuck. That's why you watch the beginning and the middle to get to the end. It's the build-up. But if you start with this and then you just go 3 days earlier, I'm like, give a fuck. I literally skip to the end. I don't fucking care.
I like it for flashbacks, like when there's a missing gap in the timeline. I like that, but like you said.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
It sucks. What were we talking about? Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah, finishing up with Survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did release today, guys.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, talk.
There's this game that came out. Don't know what it's called. It's like one of those, it's a new game, but it's like it's got that old school like 8-bit, 16-bit gameplay kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like
Celeste?
Not Celeste. It's something else. It's by Square Enix. I can't remember. I just remember it's by Square Enix. I literally just looked at it earlier today, but I can't remember. And like I was like, I like those games. Yeah, I like those games. Problem is, bro, it was $40. I can't, in my right mind, pay $40 for a game that's an 8-bit game.
An 8-bit game. Hell no.
I can't do it.
No.
It's just not in me.
Absolutely not.
So
it's
new.
It's new. It's on PlayStation Plus. It's like it's got a deal on PlayStation Plus right now. It's like $15 or something like that. I can't remember. Or no. And it's $40. Damn, I can't remember, bro.
This guy is overly tired. No, but yeah, I couldn't.
It just came out. Yeah,
I couldn't pay full price.
I couldn't pay $40.
Not a $8
game.
Not
Maybe.
even. No, I'm sorry.
Bill, 20's pushing.
20 is pushing.
But if it's a good enough game, sure. But 40? That's a lot of money, bro.
That's the same amount of price that you have to pay for Metal Gear Survive, guys. Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up, Francis. Don't you worry, it's coming.
No, I'm doing it right now for you.
All right, let me know.
Keep the show going.
Let me know. Keep the show going.
All right. Well, while he's talking about that,
Yeah,
what we really came here to talk about was a game that I have been hyping up. Well, I've been really excited for. I know I've talked about it on a couple of the past shows. It did release last week for me.
Don't even say it.
Anyhow, my Dynasty Warriors 9.
God, he said.
Oh, man.
It's Dynasty Warriors, bro. You don't even have to say 9. You could just say Dynasty Warriors. Everybody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Everyone's been playing. You play one, you play them all. Huh?
Secret of Mana?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
What's it called?
Secret of Mana, yeah.
Mana?
Or Mana, either or. But it's like $40. I wasn't about it.
Not buying it. No.
Anyhow, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Boss.
Dynasty Warriors 9. A game that was released by...
$40.
Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah. It was released by Koei Tecmo. Or whatever the heck they're calling themselves now.
Yeah.
Sometimes they switch it back and forth. It's Koei Tecmo, Tecmo Koei, whatever. Dynasty Warriors. I was really excited for this game, especially leading up to its release date and everything. I was so excited for it.
You keep saying
the game came out, and I'm happy.
You happy. But not as
but
happy
it's
as
not
you thought.
I'm not as happy as I thought I was gonna be. Guys.
That happens.
I have to admit,
that's why
the entertainment value for the game. Oh, it's there because I mean it's the same.
How much is it?
Hack and slash. It's $60. It's a full price game.
I'm not about it.
It is a full price game.
Mm-hmm.
But of course it has DLC and
free DLC.
I don't know.
Then I'm not about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm probably gonna say it probably won't.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah. Huh? Okay, yeah, we'll get to that.
That's why you always got to start. Don't bother me. Interrupt
I mean,
me?
because they have a season pass, so I'm assuming that most of the DLC isn't going to be free. Yeah,
that's why you got to buy a game, right, where you're just not like it's a good game because everyone says it's a good game, but you never actually played it for yourself. You never seen nothing about it, like I did with a game that I bought last month called Monster Hunter: The World.
I love how you like to see it.
Good game. Put a lot of time into it. Very repetitive. Not gonna lie.
Well, it's part of the
they get
process.
See, it's weird, right? You play the game, right? They give you the big bad boss, then you find out he's not the big bad boss. You got it, boss.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
So they tell you he's not the big bad boss, right? Then you go fight these other 3 big bad bosses, right? Guess what? They're not the big bad bosses either. And it's like you keep reaching these level locks, and then once you fight, this new monster or the same monster, but he's what's it called? What is it called? There's a word for it. I can't remember.
You're the one who played it.
It's when they highlight purple, bruh. I can't remember. My Monster Hunter fans will know. But basically, they do double the damage, and they're assholes for it. Because most of these monsters can one-shot you anyways, which means they can, one-shot you with their pinky toe, basically. And I'm dead ass. And it's fun. It's fun. You die a lot, but it's fun. I got 70 hours in a month, which is impressive.
That is.
For me.
Yeah.
Usually I play 12, and then I go buy a new game. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. Wow.
If you guys got it, bro, I could help you hunt some shit. It's funny, though, too, because you start the game off, and you're like, holy shit. It's a big-ass monster to fight, bro. I don't want to do it. Then you get 50 hours, and you're like, what the fuck is this shit doing even looking at me, bro? The disrespect. Then you just smack him, and he runs away because, don't even look at me, bro. The disrespect you just showed me. So, It's a fun game.
Okay.
10 out of 10 would play again. Can't wait if they, First DLC is going to be stupid. Do you know what it is?
No.
It's fucking Street Fighter DLC.
Seriously?
Yeah, dead ass. I don't know. I think they're bringing in like the clothes and shit for armor. Mm-hmm. And you can unlock them. I don't know how it's supposed to work, but the first DLC is like a Street Fighter 5 DLC or something. So
basically what they did with Horizon?
I must say, but yeah, didn't they do that with Aloy? You could get a skin of her?
Yes, but it technically, it's not even for you. It's for your cat. You get this cat that follows around and helps you out in battle. The cat's a champion, bro. You don't know how much times that motherfucker saved my life.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Fun game, though.
Okay.
Fun game.
Okay.
Definitely going to play again when I go home.
I bet you will. Okay. All right. Well,
wow.
Let's jump to some pros and cons.
Pros and cons of what?
Of both, of course.
Why didn't we just say that when we were on them?
I mean, you were so excited to get to Monster Hunter. I had to let you go.
It's because I didn't give a fuck about Dynasty.
I guess not. It's okay, bro. Disrespect one of my favorite series. It's okay, bro.
I'm not disrespecting
It's okay.
it. I like Dynasty Warriors like 4 and 5, and then 5 again, and then 5 again, and then again.
They released it that many times?
No, he's just saying
because they're all the same.
They are very repetitive. They really are. It really is. I will admit that the first thing about Dynasty Warriors, they tell the same story over and over again, but every new installation, they just add more stories and they add more characters. Installations, like installments. Jeez.
Somebody needs sleep. Guys.
You need sleep. Get out of here, Jordan.
I'll go. I can go, bruh. What were we talking? The pros and cons. Hit me with them for yours.
Yeah.
Bro.
All right. Pros. Dynasty Warriors 9. All right.
Hit me with it.
The fun factor is definitely there.
Fun factor.
They did change the new combat system to like this new state combo thing. So it's it's more enhanced fighting system.
More enhanced. It's kind of like kind of like how Assassin's Creed went from that to what it is now. Is
correct.
That what you're saying?
I would say like how before you couldn't,
I don't know.
counter with or you could only counter with the hidden blade, and then in Assassin's Creed 2 you could actually fight with the hidden blades. Kind of like that. Like it has evolved.
Okay.
So the gameplay it's very fun. They still tell this. I mean, again, it's still the same story that we've heard time and time again. But the way that they
who's the main character?
There's plenty of them.
I knew it.
It's
you already
Dynasty
lost
Warriors takes place in the Romance
More
of the
than
Three
one
Kingdoms
main character?
era.
I can't do that, bro.
It's in ancient China, so it takes place with there's multiple warlords. So the first 3 that you get to start off with are a guy named Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Jian. Stop looking at me like that.
I'm interested in the story, bruh. I'm learning.
And you essentially, as you progress through the game, playing the characters, you go through their dynasties, the birth of their nation or their empire, the rise and the fall.
I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, you give it. I'll give you a second.
Is this?
So yeah, I mean, this game it still because again, every installation, installment beforehand is always told. Every entry, there you go. Thanks for giving me a better word. Every entry beforehand is always just told the same story. So
now you get the same story.
You get the same story,
a little bit extra.
Yeah, with extra. So they added in, more quests, more characters that weren't introduced before. Because this game has the highest roster of any previous.
How
game.
many characters? Hit me with it.
Oh, geez.
Francis, look it up.
Look it up. Isn't it like I can't even remember. No,
29.
It's over 50.
It's 73.
Yeah, it's a lot of characters.
Is it meaningful though?
A lot of, yes, and just all of them have their own unique storylines. Some of them do blur, like, oh, this person was in the same mission.
Crosses this path, yeah.
Yeah, they still cross the same path.
This one in this battle. I got you.
Every single person has their own path and their own story. So it gives you a reason to play every character.
I couldn't play as Eve and Jacob in Assassin's Creed
I bet you couldn't.
Let me guess.
You only played as Jacob, didn't you?
No, it was just too much people to worry about.
Oh, jeez Louise.
You
it's
can't
only
split.
2 people. Yes,
That's
you can.
2 main characters, bro.
Yes,
one game needs
a good
one
story.
main character. One game needs one main character, bro.
No, not if you can
you know what? Let me make a game
perspectives.
that has 70 main characters. That sounds like a good idea.
And guess
that
what?
sounds like a
For
game you could
someone
put
who
hundreds of hours into.
It does sound like you could put a lot of hours into it because every single person has a unique storyline.
Just
so
what
yes,
I want.
that's exactly what you want. Yes.
Have fun beating Witcher 3.
I will have fun beating Witcher
You'll never
3,
get to
which
it
will
at
take
this
me
rate.
forever because I have too many
Gotta
good
end up
games
like
to play right now.
Francis.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Francis. He finally downloaded Andromeda, which I've beaten like 5 times, guys.
Whoa, who's
You know.
ready for number 6?
So who's ready for 6? Oh wait, no, we're only playing multiplayer, so it doesn't matter. What the
Even
story.
better.
Number 6, what?
My 6th playthrough, I mean.
I'm not about it.
Anyhow.
I can't even do
If
one
I did the
playthrough.
math correctly, there's over 90.
Oh, well, there you go, 90.
They don't give a list though.
Yeah, they don't give a list. Not all of those are playable though. They do have a lot of unique characters. It's around 70. It's around 70 that are playable.
Playable?
Yeah, because there's some NPCs that are important characters, but you can't play as them. You just can interact with them.
Okay.
So yeah, 90 is not all the playable, I believe. Anyhow, so yeah, does a good job with the storytelling. Graphically, I think is where the game, in some cases, at least I'm going all over into the cons now. In some cases, it just cannot. They just missed out. There's a lot of times where the game just looks great, and then the next second it'll look like crap. Because the game, I don't think the system or the engine that it's running on can handle an open world game. There are plenty of texture pop-ins. There's frame rate drops. There's times where the draw distance is horrible. And it just does not work with the open world system sometimes. Today, actually, because I was playing earlier today, I had a glitch, which was really weird. I was in a cutscene, and the character that I was talking to was a block. He was just a red and black block. It was fucking hilarious. It was an amazing glitch because I died laughing because I'm like, this is stupid.
Nah, bro.
It should not be in this game.
Beautiful.
So that's upsetting. There are some times with, character details with like a couple of the characters' armors. They look so highly detailed. But then there's like one area where it's just like low res and not completed. Huh.
They're saying 90 playable characters.
Really? Are there that
Even
many?
Better, bro.
I feel like there aren't.
Have fun with
I mean,
that.
there are a lot of characters. I'm only like 15 hours in, so I haven't unlocked all of them. So.
And then they're saying that the new DLC is going to make the NPCs into playable characters.
See, then maybe that's what it is. Okay.
I'm not about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's a lot. Seriously, it's a lot. I'm only 15 hours in, and I've only played 2 characters. Like, it's a lot.
Have fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a grind sesh. And then I think the biggest problem with the game is the English voice acting. It hurts. It really, really hurts. Especially.
I'm about to tell you where you messed
Look.
up, right? You chose it to be in English.
You're right, because I've switched it over to the Chinese or the Japanese, and it's way better.
I started Monster Hunter, right? It says, do you want this in English? Hell no.
Yeah.
It's going to sound bad. I ain't even tried it out.
It's a Japanese-made game. Yeah.
Just go straight to what it's supposed to be there for.
Yeah. I mean, I've mentioned it before in one of our videos about how some of the characters, they just don't sound right, and they sound like normal people. Like you and I, like they just were like, hey, guys, we need voice actors. Can you make a voice? Yeah, I can make a voice. You got the job. Like,
I wish somebody told me that.
a lot of the voice acting is horrible. One of my biggest...
Because of the voice
we do think it's because of the voice actor strike. But still, like, there are plenty of times where they mispronounce people's names.
That's
they
the funny
mispronounce places.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, no, you should have... that should have been caught. Like, why are you calling him Coco? His name is not Coco. It's Cao Cao. Who is Coco? Like, no.
They had to put something.
It's bad, man. So yeah, I mean, it's not the game that I was expecting it to be. It does have a lot of flaws.
Game that you needed it to be.
Yeah, it's the game I needed it to be. I mean, it's still a Dynasty Warriors game. As I said, the gameplay is still solid. So because of that, mowing down thousands of enemy troops, I still enjoy it. I still have fun,
about it, man.
you know, and still, you know, even though it's the same story that I've heard countless times before, I like the story.
He likes the story.
I really like the story.
He likes it.
So it makes the grind sesh a lot easier for me. And yeah. So yeah, if you guys are Dynasty Warriors fans,
You're stupid.
I would recommend it to play it. But if you're not, I don't think this is the game
man.
to.
It's the same shit.
This is not the game to try to get into the series. No, not this one. No.
Play 5.
Yeah. 5 was a good one. Seriously.
I told you. That's why I'm telling you.
5 was a good one.
Play it.
Yeah.
And then just, if you like that one, you might want to buy one. You might not.
Yeah.
Just play 5 again.
Yeah. 5 was good. 6 was bad. 6 was really
See,
bad.
don't play 6.
Yeah, 6 was really bad.
See, so just play 5 again after
But
you
5
beat
was
it.
good. And then, 6 sucked. And 7 was good. And then I liked 8 as well, especially because of the Empire's version. So
Yeah.
But anyhow, guys. So yeah, if I had to give it a rating, I'm gonna give it a solid 6. Like it's
Out of what?
a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. You know, it still has the entertainment value and the fun factor, but it just struggles graphically, and it does really get bothersome sometimes.
Is that out of a 1 through 10 scale or a video game scale?
What is a video game scale? What is that?
Where a
Video
5
games-
is like a 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
5 is bad.
I'm looking at 1 through 10.
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm looking at.
clarify that. Because
Okay,
when
yeah, let me
people hear
clarify.
6,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this is bad.
No, yeah.
6
I'm
means
going
better
yeah.
than average because
Yeah.
average is 5.
Okay, yeah, it's better than half. Yeah, 1 to 6, 1 to 10 scale. I give it a 6. It has a D, guys. It's yeah, that's a D, right?
D ain't good, bro. Give it a C.
Bro,
Fine, it has
you
a
go by
C,
the video.
whatever.
You gotta give it like a C.
I don't-
A C
I don't
plus is
know.
equivalent to a 6, I would have guessed.
There you go. Then it has a C plus.
Because C's in the middle and plus gives it a little bit that extra.
Good.
It's like
All right,
5's
I
in
can
the
do
middle,
with
give
that.
it
Yeah,
little bit extra
C
with
plus
6.
until they fix the game. I mean, because they are doing updates
C
on it
plus.
and whatnot.
That's passing.
But it shouldn't have. It's another game that should not have released in the state that it was in. Like
That
with all
happens.
the graphical errors,
It just happens.
shouldn't. It does detract from the game.
It just happens, bro.
So yeah. All right.
Good job.
Gonna jump over to Monster Hunter.
Nah, fuck that game.
Nah, you're done with it. No.
Pros
and cons.
right?
All right.
Definitely eats up your time. If you're looking for something to kill time with, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Visually, it's actually really, really good. I haven't had much of like frame rate doesn't drop that often. Yeah,
That's good. Especially with an open world game.
I think I've only had it drop like twice, and that's just because Edwin's connection's shitty. And the movement on the monsters are very fluid too. But one thing I don't like about this game is that no matter how big this monster is, for some reason they always seem to be able to like creep through these very small ass holes. It's very strange, bro. Like you fighting them and they look so big, and then here's another thing about this game that pisses me off, bro. You got this big ass monster, bro. Joint could step on you, you're dead. And when you deal enough damage, guess what it does? Runs away. Right? You literally, if most monsters, they run away about 2 or 3 times, and you have to chase after them. And they're faster than you, of course. You can't stop them.
So is that how it turns into like an hour-long?
Yeah, pretty much. A lot. You spend at least 5, probably 5, and if they're ones that fly, 5 to 10 minutes chasing after it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That sounds.
But
really
there are
annoying.
certain, like, if you know certain techniques, like when they're about to fly away, you got like a flash bomb basically, and if you shoot it close enough to them, they will fall to the floor. But that only stops them for a couple seconds. But you can still do a good amount of damage with it. But it's like that still bothers me. It's like this big ass monster, man. If anything, it should be enraged. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to lose, it's about to die. Let it go all out. You know what I'm saying? Instead, it's like nah, run away. Even elder dragons, big bad elder dragons, about to die, run away. It's like what the fuck.
Yeah,
So-
that goes against what we would.
But what I do like about the game, even though I'm not good at it, is it has a lot of mechanics. Like, there's poison, there's like paralysis, there's blast damage, you can put monsters to sleep, and if you put them to sleep, the next move that you do will do double damage. So you usually, like, depending on what weapon you got, like there's a heavy bow gun, which is like basically this giant, what's that, crossbow, I guess you could call it. And it's got a thing called like a wyvern shot, where it's basically like a fucking, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a missile shoots out of the bow. It's freaking boss, right?
Okay.
So if you do like that while they're asleep, you do a shit ton of damage. Or what we like to do is whenever the monster falls asleep, we place a bunch of bombs by its head, blow him up, bro. It's beautiful.
That does sound fun.
It is fun, bro.
That does sound fun.
Then there's certain mechanics of the game, like you could break parts off of the monsters. You break their wings off, you can break their tails off, more or less. And then by breaking them off, you get the piece that you broke, you could carve it and get another piece, and then you do more damage to the spot that you broke it off from. Makes sense. So there's a lot of cool mechanics in it. But man, that game is
time consumer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's basically, and it's grinding. It's 100% grinding, and it's not even like grinding to beat the level. It's grinding just because you want better gear.
Yeah.
Like I've already technically I have beaten the game, but I don't have the gear that I want, so I just keep killing the same Elder Dragons 50 times in order
until
to
you get
damn
those
gear.
wings.
Yeah, until I get the wings.
Doesn't that go with the franchise though?
Yes, it does. But for anyone who hasn't played Monster Hunter, well, and the thing is though too is it's a very easy game to jump into. This one, like, cause I never played. I played Monster Hunter once before, but I didn't like it. I hated it. I played it on the DS. I hated it. I didn't like the controls, so I just never played it again. But this one, very easy to jump into. This is very good at explaining it and everything. And if you're like one of those people who like to experiment, like with like with weapons and stuff, this game's beautiful, bro. Because they got a thing called like a switch axe. Which I don't know what the fuck it does, bro. I really don't. It's an axe, right? But somehow it charges, and it like you can stab it into things, and then it like charges inside of them, and it just like cuts from the inside. It's crazy, man. Then there's the charge blade, which is like a shield and a sword and an axe combined. I don't know how it works, but it's fucking sweet.
Okay.
Dude, there's so much. There's the katana, there's the bow gun, there's the light bow gun, there's the bow, there's the long sword, there's the hammer. It's a bunch of weapons, bro.
Does sound fun.
And they all have different play styles. I haven't mastered any of them. Because I'm a master, baby. I'm not a master. I'm a jack of all trades. A master of none. That's what I am.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff about it. Let's talk about the cons, right?
Let's talk about the cons.
Eats up your time, bro.
So it's a pro and a con?
Yep.
Okay.
And then it takes your soul and it crushes it. Because when you want that item that you really, really need, it will never give it to you. And that's pretty much it. No.
Really? It's the only con you're giving it? I'm going to say, wow.
The story's incredibly short if you just focus on the story. Like, I mean, incredibly short. You could beat it in probably 8 hours.
What?
If you just focus on the monsters you have to beat instead of grinding. Because that's the thing that gets you sidetracked is like, you're like, oh, I want to get this weapon. Oh, I want to use this weapon. I want to upgrade this. I want to get this armor set. So you end up hunting all these side monsters. You don't have to. Like, if you just stick to the story, you can probably beat it. If you're good enough, or if you just, you're one of those players who stick to story missions, you could probably beat it in like 8 to 10 hours, honestly. Because it's not that long either. Because the hunter rank you beat the game at, I think it's 14 or 15. So, yeah, you beat the game at that.
That's still disappointing.
Yeah, and then your level cap gets upgraded to 29. Then you have to do this one mission where you got to kill these 2 enraged monsters. They're fucking assholes. And then then your level cap gets bumped up again to I think 49. And then there's another mission where it stops and bumped up again. Some shit like that. Good game though.
Okay.
If you ever want to get into Monster Hunter, I definitely recommend starting with this one. Don't start on the DS. It's fucking hard.
You think they're ever gonna make one for the Switch?
I can see that, and I'd be okay with it. So, yeah.
Yeah. They just released Bayonetta 2 for the Switch. And they also has a package, so you get Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta.
Why are we talking about this?
Because I loved that game. Well, I didn't get to, play the second one because Nintendo wanted to, say, no, we're not going to let it go on the other consoles. That was so stupid.
Nobody cares.
But the first one, because I beat the heck out of that game. I probably beat that game like 6 times. I loved that game.
Let me just beat a
Bayonetta,
game 6 times.
Game was amazing.
Is there a trophy for beating it 6 times?
No,
Then
I just loved it that many times because I had to keep playing.
It's not right.
Yeah, that was a very fun game.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I wish I had that time.
I wish I had that. Bro, I beat
well,
a game
you have
one.
that time.
Bruh.
It's just if you only play one game.
I beat a game
every
once.
chance
I'm
you
done
get.
with it, bro. Unless I'm
And you
trying to get all
enjoy it that
trophies, I'm
much.
done with it. It's just
or it's really brilliant.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then
Even then, not even all about it.
Yeah.
Look at Skyrim, bro. Love that shit. Haven't touched it in months. I think it's been over a year since I played that game, actually.
Yeah.
2016 now.
It came out in 2016? Yeah, sounds about right. I think the last time I played it was like February of 2017. Maybe January. So yeah, it sounds about right.
It blows my mind when you sit there and you go back. Like, oh, I just I played Warframe for like the first time in
Oh, that's shitty. That's a shitty game, bro.
Because
That's a shitty game.
Yeah, I saw that they released a new DLC for it. And
That
everything.
made you be like, let me play this shitty game.
Yeah,
again?
I just had to. I'm like, oh, let's check it out, and I'm like, oh wow, this is
Still shitty?
Yeah, still not my bag. Of,
I could have
still
told you.
not
Yeah,
my,
it's not my game.
No,
either.
not my
You know
type
who?
of game.
You know, and I don't mean to be racist, but there's a lot of Hispanics playing Warframe, bro.
Really?
I'm dead ass. Like, I'm Hispanic, so I could kind of say it, but I know I look white, but trust me, ladies and gentlemen, what's it called? Yeah, like when I first started playing it, I played it for like maybe like 15, 20 hours I put into it.
Yeah.
But all I ever met on there was like Spanish people with a mean ass Spanish accent, or they try to speak me in Spanish, and I just straight up no habla, bro. But there's a lot of Spanish people in that game.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, it's not a horrible game. To be free,
They massively improved it.
they have, exactly, especially compared to when it first was released and the new one its updated version. But
Fortnite.
it's still not my favorite thing to do. You know,
Fortnite.
I wasn't
People
forced.
are on
but
that shit,
yeah,
dude.
It has over 40 million people now.
Yeah,
two of my cousins, two of my coworkers, one guy that I'm just friends with
I know.
at random.
I'm not gonna lie, though,
everyone
right?
says you have to download
If
this
you
game,
play,
bro.
you got to play with your friends. You can't play by yourself. It's
It
boring.
has a beautiful aesthetic.
It does.
Cartoonish.
It is fun.
I think that's the reason why I don't want to play Fortnite. I
Here's
don't
my
like
thing,
that.
It's not janky like.
No,
You're
you see,
right. It's not janky. You're right. I don't like it.
But
though.
here's the thing, right?
I don't like it.
It's super fun, but the problem is, it doesn't matter how good you are, because the weapons are all drawn by luck. It's whoever gets there first, and it's completely based on what weapon spawns up. Like, 90% of the time, I get down there, guess what I get? I get some bricks. I don't even get a fucking weapon. I get bricks. That's it. The furthest I ever made it was like top 4. And we lost because Edwin was shit.
Yeah, everybody's really been on that Fortnite. Everyone's just been, oh man, you gotta play. And I'm like, I don't really like the look of the game.
You know what's fun though, right?
don't.
There's a legendary item that's a bush. Literally, you wear a bush, bro, and you can walk around with it. You can shoot with it, but once you get shot, you lose the bush. It's fun to do it and just like stay within the circle and get in the middle and always just hide as the bush, because then eventually it comes down to a point where it's just like people start shooting bushes, bro.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's very fun to watch.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Not about it though. In all honesty,
no.
I played it with I played it with me, Edwin, Janus, and Demarius, all on a squad.
Oh, Demarius, yeah.
We
He's
were all
another
shit.
person who wanted me to download it.
We were all shit at it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a game that I would only play if you guys asked me to.
Did
Other
you
than that,
guys know
not playing it.
the Battlefield 1 final DLC came out today for premium holders?
Nope.
It's called Apocalypse.
Oh, I saw the trailer.
I did not hear about that.
Eventually, I might play it.
Okay.
I stopped playing the Battlefield 1 after the second DLC. It lost me.
A new one this year.
Huh? I know, because it's been 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But Battlefield 1 was really good, and I just dropped off of it. Makes me sad.
Yeah.
But it happens. Just don't got time. I still put 100 hours into it. That's impressive.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
I know.
Battlefield 4, bruh. That's all I got to say. It's like 440 hours, bruh.
It's brutal, bro. That's brutal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I put a lot of hours into some games, but one game, 400-something hours.
But that's
don't know,
nothing
bro.
compared to my Modern Warfare 2 days, bruh.
That's probably, yeah.
That's
Modern
sickening.
Warfare is probably
Modern Warfare
the
2.
game that I've probably put the most
I don't
hours
remember
in.
how much hours I had. I remember I had 48 days in the game.
Jeez.
So I know that's more than 400 hours.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot.
someone do the math.
Yeah, do the math real quick.
I got to calculate.
48 times 24.
Silent.
1,152. That is
hours.
disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That is nasty.
I agree. Yeah. No, I guarantee you I've never gotten that high with some play times on some games.
Damn, that's a lot, man.
That is a lot. All right, well. You got anything else for Video Games Unplugged?
Nope.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's about it for me. Yeah. I talked about my game that I was, super excited for.
Yeah.
Didn't live up to the hype that I wanted it to.
Yeah.
So, hey, what's the next one?
Next what?
Let's put in my money on Detroit Become Human. Awesome game. I know it's going to be awesome.
The joint, right?
Joint with the joint, yeah.
That's not coming out like September.
I know, bro.
That's all right.
September, guys.
God of
War. Me talk about it. Oh yeah, actually God of War coming out before that, isn't it?
Far Cry 5.
Oh, and then Far Cry 5. Oh, look at that. Look at this, guys. I'm forgetting. I'm too tired. I'm going home.
Smack him.
Thinking about it. If I get the energy.
All right, well.
That's it.
Thank you for joining us for Video Games Unplugged, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a chance, bro.
Come on, boss. 2 thumbs for this guy. Well, 1 thumb for this guy, 1 thumb for that guy. And you get 2 thumbs.
What he said. Thank you for joining us today, guys, on Video Games
Find
Unplugged.
us on Twitter.
7th episode.
Instagram. Yeah? MySpace.
I don't know about
Facebook.
That one. Definitely that one.
Instagram.
I think that one. Yeah.
Google Plus. Do we not have a Google Plus account?
I don't have an answer to that. No, probably not.
Pornhub?
Yeah. No, we do not have an account there.
Don't worry, guys. I'll get on it. I still haven't gotten on my Christian Mingle account, but it'll get there. I'm telling you, bro. One of these.
What they say about the Christians, bro?
They freaky.
What?
Devils like to disguise as angels, my friend.
Wow, okay, we're going to end this before this gets a little too crazy.
Now, what's the point
in guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Get in contact with us.
Get in contact with them.
Yeah.
Don't bother me.
Don't bother him. He's too tired. He's really going to go to sleep as soon as we're done with this.
I can't, bro. I got to drive home.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he has to drive home
with my blind
first.
eyes in the dark.
But it was great having you guys. Get in contact with us below. Tell us what you like. Tell us about the games
Tell us what you didn't like.
that you have played. Is there anything that you've played that didn't live up to the hype?
Tell me how much hours you put in a game.
Tell us how many hours, the maximum hours you've put into a game.
And be disgusted with it. I'm talking like 2,000 hours. Be disgusted. Destiny?
Yeah,
bro?
some Destiny players have a lot of hours.
People are nasty, bro. For what? The game wasn't even that good.
And yet somebody wants us to still play it. But on that note, guys.
You got a point, bro.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you have an amazing time. And until next time.
Had an amazing time.
Had an amazing time. Whatever.
Have an amazing
Have had. Good night, everybody.
Stupid.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.